Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be what you're not expecting to happen for October 21st through the 31st, and we're going to see what energies may come up randomly with events, things of that nature, and we're going to basically kind of get you prepared for those events and exactly how to, avoid situations being more blown up. But anyways, we're gonna get straight into it. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kristal. We get into some things, so if you do want to see more of my tarot readings, make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you can get notified. If you do want a personal, that information will be listed below. And let's go ahead and get into it. And then also, since this is live, make sure you guys drop by and say what's up in the chat. I don't have a problem saying hi. Make sure you just say hi, okay? So let's get into it. So what are some events that may take place from October 21st through the 31st surrounding my Aries? Hey, Julie. How new are you? When did you find my channel? Did you just find it? Welcome. Okay, so what are my Aries not expecting to happen that may actually take place? Oh, you just found it like this live? Alrighty, so what are my Aries not expecting to happen? Oh, wow. That's so funny. Well, thank you for coming by. Hey, Adelina. That's cool. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for joining us here. What are you not expecting to happen that may actually take place? Alrighty. Ooh, okay. So let's kind of talk about this, okay? So the first card that came out, we do have the Fortune card. And with the Fortune card, this is all about money, okay? This is the bag. This is basically you guys during this time frame either having some sort of opportunity come your way that may make you a lot more money than you may have been making currently. For some of you, this could be in the form of a new job opportunity. You may be getting like a call from a job you may have applied to if you were looking for one. For others of you, if you do have a business, you may be making some sort of judgment call that may actually make you more money in the end. So this could be restructuring your business, finding some sort of new way of creating income. This may even be just switching your strategy up. So this could be changing the packaging in your business. This could be changing the way that you formulate your products, the way that you market them. It's going to be different, of course, for everybody, but I definitely see money coming in, and this is going to be through you guys either making some sort of decision that's going to be very beneficial to you in the long term, or overall you getting some sort of call or some sort of business opportunity coming your way, okay? Another thing that you may not be expecting to happen during this time frame, we do have the child card. So point blank period, some of you guys may be finding out that you're pregnant with child. You may have been, already kind of suspecting that. So it may not be completely a shocker if you've already kind of noticed certain things happening with your body that may have been giving you that sign like, oh, snap, I may be pregnant. For others of you, it may be a surprise completely because you may have not really had the pregnancy symptoms, and then you may just go to the doctor and figure out that you're actually pregnant, okay? Or you may just be realizing that, hey, I'm looking a little pregnant, and you take the test and you find out, right? Hey, Kristal. Okay, and then we have the conversation card. So with the conversation card, you guys may have some interesting, you said I don't want to be pregnant. Take what does apply. I don't want to be pregnant either. I'm an Aries, guys. I don't want to be pregnant. All right, listen. Anyways, with the conversation card, there may be some interesting conversations that you may have with some family members coming up. You may have like some sort of small get together, like at your home, or you may just be speaking to your mother after not speaking to her for a couple months or something like that, and then you have an interesting conversation with her and she tells you something that may be like I said, interesting. Okay. What I will say is, if you do end up having a conversation with family and the conversation does become weird, what I will say is don't react out of impulse, especially if it's like they relate to you some bad news, like a divorce or anything of that nature. Find some sort of way to, you know, keep your composure. Okay. And for some of you, it's going to be beyond family. It's going to be a conversation with a spouse that may get kind of heated. You may be letting them know, like, look, I'm not happy with certain things that are going on in this relationship, and that person may take what you're saying out of context, because we are going through a Mercury retrograde, and it is a weird time when it comes to communication, because people just are not really on the same page with this Mercury retrograde, right? So try to keep your composure in moments of heat if you are going to be having these conversations during this time frame, okay? What else? You said, could I be? I don't know, Kristal. I would definitely take the test, but I don't know. If you suspect that you may be, you might be. I would just say take what does apply. You might not be pregnant, okay? Okay, so this is good. So we do have the despair card, but then we also have cheerfulness right after it. So for my Aries, who has basically had a vulnerable mental state for a while, especially with the stuff that you may be, you know, personally going through, whether it's your dating life, work life, finances, whatever it may be, I see a change in energy that's happening. There's going to be this like motivation that you guys are going to basically find through moments of mentally feeling down and in the dumps. Some of you, what may have been happening is you may have just been soaking up vibrations with people around you. So you could have, you know, issues in your relationship that are making you feel just overall depressed. And it's not that you're literally you literally have anything to be depressed about besides like maybe your relationship and the lack of understanding that may be there, but it may be just rubbing off on other areas in your life. And for some of you, you're going to start to kind of pick yourself up out of that and understand that there's nothing that's stopping you from being happy in this present moment. And if you allow your experiences in your, you know, day-to-day life to kind of drag you down and make you feel depressed, then you're going to have a really hard time getting up out of that, okay? Hey, Jacqueline. So that's one thing. Another thing that's kind of coming through as well, for some of you, what I will say is if you do have, how do I address this? For some of you who may have slight, how do I put this into words? I don't want to say, okay, if you have like a slight drinking problem or a slight like smoking problem, I would definitely say during this time frame, something around that may come up. So what I will say is make sure that you're not, you know, getting too into substance abuse, okay? I know that's like a sticky thing to talk about, but make sure like during this time frame that you're being careful with substance abuse or anything of that nature, because that's not a best way to cope. And for some of you, like overindulging. So be careful of overindulging during this time frame, because there may be something that may happen while like around friends or something like that. Or you may have a friend that may, you know, do something weird while you guys are like, you know, drinking or something like that. And then you may have a friend who may try to steal from you, or a friend who may try to take advantage of you or something of that nature. So I know that was kind of like, it was a sticky thing for me to bring up, but I had to kind of bring that up because it was talking about intoxication and things of that nature. So that is something I had to get out there. Okay. Okay. Continuing on, we have the thought card, right? And not thought like she's a thought, like thought. We're talking about the mind, okay? So with this card, some of you need to be careful of headaches. What I will say is during this time frame, you may have chronic migraines, like you may go to the doctor and you may find out that you have chronic migraines, or you may have known that you had chronic migraines, but you may have not actually went to the doctor and got it diagnosed. So what I will say is, if you are having an abundance of headaches, I would definitely find some sort of way to remedy that, like a natural way, without like taking so many like over-the-counter painkillers and things of that nature. Okay. Some of you may have somebody who's going to act extremely stubborn during this time frame. Do not feed into that, because they're purposely trying to get your attention and for you to kind of react. And they may just be trying to play like some sort of game, especially in a relationship sense. Like some of you may have somebody who's acting like they're playing hard to get. Right? And when I say that, like not answering your phone calls, not really trying to show any sort of real interest. And it's not that they're not interested. It's just that they want to play hard to get because they know that they're not the prize. Okay? Let me sip my tea. This mug is so cute. I had to sip my tea on that. This person may be trying to act like they're not interested, and they basically are just trying to play hard to get so that you can keep entertaining them and, you know, making them feel like they're the prize. So know that you're the prize, and don't let somebody make you feel like you're, you know, less than them, and that they're the better individual out of the situation. Okay? Especially if this is a male who's doing this to you. Some of you, if you have a close friend to you that you haven't spoken to in a while, make sure that they're doing okay, because this individual may be under the weather and they may be needing some sort of support. What I will say is just reach out to your friends. If you haven't spoken to them in a while, and you notice that, hey, you know, you've been a little distant, they may be under the weather. Okay? Oh, I felt it too. Some of you, you may you may notice that somebody is a little fake, right? In a sense where they may put on this mask like, oh yeah, I'm so sweet and I'm so kind and I'm all this. And this could be somebody who you're dating or even a friend. It really doesn't matter. This could even be a family member. But there's somebody who you're going to have to basically call out on their fakeness. This may be in a form of them, again, just being basically somebody who acts like they are just out to basically, you know, how do I put this into words? You guys get what I'm trying to say. This person may just put on this face like they're just so good and they don't do anything wrong and they don't do this, they don't do that, and they have good intentions for you, but then you may have to call them out on their fakeness because they may be doing certain things that may be showing you otherwise, okay? All right. Let's see what else comes out. What other things do my Aries need to be on the lookout for that may actually take place during this time frame of October 21st through the 31st? You said I love lemon herbal tea? Yeah, I got some green tea, and it's green tea, and I think I put some honey in it. I think I did, yeah. During this time frame, for some of you, you may be looking at a new location to move to. So you may be wanting to move out of town, or not out of town, excuse me, out of state, or actually out of the country, okay? Hey, try hard. If you're in a state right now where there's a lot of like weather stuff going on, and make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. If you're in a state where there's a lot of like weather stuff going on, make sure you're checking like the roof, and making sure that there's no sort of like leakage or anything of that nature, because that may come up. I just got that message intuitively. So some of you need to check the roofing of your home, okay? Some of you during this time frame, you're gonna get some sort of interest in some sort of new creative thing or new career that you feel drawn to. So you may be somebody who's always been interested in doing one career, and then you may be just finding yourself like slowly but surely getting interested in either a derivative of the career that you're currently in or something completely different. And you may be doing some sort of research to how to kind of get your foot in the door. If you continue to kind of take this knowledge and apply it and actually like go for this new career change, you're going to be extremely successful in the next year or so. I promise you. So if you do have something that you're interested in investing your, time and energy into looking into and doing research on in the next year or so, you'll be very successful in that career, okay? Yes, guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button, okay? Hey, guys. Hey, Teresa. What else? Let me pull one more. Some of you may get some sort of interest to start reading like ancient texts or something of that nature during this time frame. You may be at the point in your spirituality where you want to learn more and more about the Hermetic principles, the laws of the universe, things of that nature. So what I will say is, as you do your studies, you're going to start to really understand how you can apply those principles to your day-to-day life and how you can use principles from thousands of years, however many years ago, okay, those principles may have came out, how you can still apply those to your life at this current moment. So what I will say is, if you are like actually trying to gain more of an understanding of your spirituality and how you can basically be spiritual and still be in tune with reality, I would definitely take the time to do some sort of research on the Hermetic principles and things of that nature, okay? You said, I'm interested in making and sewing new cloaks or hooded caps and tarot card messages for my Facebook friends and artwork painting. Thank you so much for your beautiful time. Thank you. That's dope. Okay, I want definitely Instagram me so I can look at your products. I don't know if you sell them, but I would definitely be interested in like some tarot card cloth bags or something like that. I don't know what they're called, child. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the reading here, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you're able to take something from these messages. Again, these are just messages focusing more on what you're not expecting to happen, the random events that may take place. I hope that you guys are enjoying your Mercury retrograde and that you guys are staying safe, and that you guys are, keeping a positive headspace during this time frame. You're welcome. But yes, I wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of this month. We're moving into November, hopefully with some new energy. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Again, if you want a personal reading, check out the description box. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading in the permanent comments, not the live chat. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.